The journey of Navratri is the journey of the soul. Each day we walk deeper into the heart of the Divine Mother, from creation to nourishment, from love to protection, and today, on the sixth day of Navratri, we arrive at the moment when the Mother reveals her most fierce and radiant form. Today we worship Ma Katyayani, the warrior goddesses, the lion rider, and the destroyer of Mahishasura, the force of courage that arises when Dharma itself is under threat. Long ago, the Asura Mahishasura was born from the union of a demon and a buffalo. His very birth was a mix of brutality and arrogance. Through penance, he won a boon from Lord Brahma. No man, no god shall ever kill you. Drunk with power, Mahishasura grew fearless. He conquered the heavens, he dethroned Indra, drove away Surya, Agni, Vayu, and Varuna. The Devas, humiliated and helpless, wandered the earth. They went to Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. In their anguish, the gods released their energies. From Shiva's third eye came a blazing flame. From Vishnu's chest radiated divine brilliance. From Brahma's form shone a dazzling light. Soon the combined radiance of all gods gathered together, merging into one, a blinding effulgence that filled the three worlds. And from this cosmic fire she emerged, the mother of the universe, with a face as radiant as 1,000 suns, eyes burning with the light of truth, golden complexion glowing like fire, and a smile both tender and terrifying. Each god stepped forward to arm her. Shiva gave her his trident. Vishnu placed his Sudarshan chakra in her palm. Varuna gave a conch. Vayu handed her a bow and arrows. Indra offered his thunderbolt. Agni gave her a spear of fire. Himalaya offered a lion her fearless mount, and when sage Katyayan welcomed her into his ashram, she took birth as his daughter. From then on, she was known as Katyayani, the daughter of sage Katyayan, the protector of Dharma. Meanwhile, Mahishasura sat on Indra's throne in Amravati, surrounded by demons. He laughed. Where are your gods now? Who can challenge me? Brahma has given me immortality. The heavens belong to me. The earth belongs to me. And even the underworld fears my name. But his arrogance blinded him. For the boon had one condition. He could not be killed by a man or god, but Brahma never said a woman could not kill him. And so Mahishasura's end was sealed the moment the goddess was born. The Devas, desperate for help, came to Ma Katyayani and prayed, O Mother, Savior of the worlds, Destroyer of evil, only you can end this terror. Please protect creation. The goddesses mounted her lion and rode into the battlefield. The earth shook under the roar of her mount. Mahishasura's army surged forward. Thousands of demons charged, but the goddesses, radiant like lightning, cut them down one by one. With her sword, she split them. With her arrows, she pierced them. With her trident, she crushed them. Finally, Mahishasura himself appeared in his buffalo form, his eyes red with fury, his breath fire, his hooves pounding like thunder. He bellowed, I am unconquerable. Ma Katyayani's eyes blazed. You call yourself unconquerable, yet your arrogance blinds you. Today you will taste the truth. Today your end has come. The battle raged. Mahishasura shifted forms, from buffalo to lion, from lion to elephant, from demon back to buffalo, but the goddesses matched him at every step. At last, when he returned to his original buffalo form, she leapt from the lion, pinned him to the ground, thrust her trident deep into his chest, and with one swift motion of her sword, severed his head. The battlefield thundered with the victory cries, Jai Ma Katyayani, Jai Ma Durga. The Devas showered flowers from the heavens, light spread through the three worlds, the tyranny of Mahishasura was ended forever. The battle of Ma Katyayani is not just history, it is the eternal battlefield within us. Mahishasura is the ego, arrogant, ever changing, wearing many disguises. The goddesses is our inner Shakti, the courage, clarity, and determination that arises when we align with truth. Her lion represents fearlessness, reminding us that when we ride with courage, no demon can overpower us. To worship Ma Katyayani is to awaken this inner warrior, to cut through fear, to destroy negativity, and to rise victorious in life's struggles. In Vrindavan, the young gopis once performed a Katyayani Vrata. Rising at dawn, they bathed in Yamuna, crafted a clay idol of Ma Katyayani, and prayed, O Ma Katyayani, O great goddesses, make Krishna our eternal beloved. Their prayer was pure devotion. Ma Katyayani, moved by their innocence, blessed them. Through her grace, their love reached Krishna and their devotion became eternal. This story shows that Ma Katyayani is not only a fierce warrior but also a compassionate mother, one who fulfills the deepest desires of the heart when they are rooted in purity and love. On this day, devotees worship Ma Katyayani with flowers, incense, and especially honey, which symbolizes sweetness, unity, and harmony. Her mantra is Om Devi Katyayane Namaha. Chanting this mantra with devotion is said to remove obstacles, bless devotees with courage, and bring harmony in relationships. Close your eyes, visualize a golden light in your heart, glowing like the fire of the goddesses. See her lion roaring beside you, scattering all fears. Whisper within, I am fearless, I am guided, I am protected by the Mother. Ma Katyayani teaches us spirituality is not weakness, devotion is not escape. True bhakti is strength, courage, and the willingness to fight for Dharma, both within and without. Whenever you feel fear, remember her words. Awaken the warrior within. No darkness can survive in the presence of your light. This is the story and message of Navaratri Day 6. As you bow to Ma Katyayani, may she awaken your inner courage, remove every obstacle, and guide you to victory over the demons of life. Jai Ma Katyayani. This is the Gita Journal. Follow for such more epic tales.